Well, looks like this is where we're going to camp for the night. Got a platform. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but got a fire pit. Lots of down trees all around, so there's plenty of firewood. And there's a stream right down the way there, and the river is off over that direction. So I think this is home for tonight. See what we can do. Okay, I'm gonna build my bed for the night. So this is going to be my berth for the night, off the ground. It's actually pretty nice. I think I'll sleep excellent. Oh, this is awesome. Took a bit to get it to this stage. I got here around noon. It's probably around 3. Processed up some wood, cut all and made all this stuff up. I was going to stay over at that platform that I showed you, but it's got ants, and I don't like ants. I especially don't like ants in my pants. So what I'm going to end up doing here in a little while is I'm going to build a fire, but we're going to do it kind of the old-fashioned way. We're going to do it with flint and steel. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, we're going to do some old-fashioned fire starting. I have my bird's nest built here. I have all my little twigs and stuff ready to go. I have some char cloth here. I have flint. And I have my striker, my steel. So we'll just see how well this all together. This is some of the char cloth that I made just out of old jean material. And it seemed to work fairly well when I tested it. Let's see if I can get it to go again. Sometimes you can get that to go on a couple of strikes like I just did, or sometimes it takes 20 strikes. So that was a lucky one there. We're going to let it sit here and smolder up a bit, get it to go. See if we can get. Well, how about that? Now I've lucked out on this one. Sometimes it takes longer. And especially it's been raining up here in the hills for the last week or so. So there wasn't a real lot of dry. What I ended up using is some moss that I found and some lichen. And also in there were some dried up fern leaves. I need to get a fire going because later on I got to cook my supper. I'm going to do something that I saw on another YouTube channel, Corporal's Corner. I like Kelly. He's a kick in the pants. He's a Marine. I won't hold that against him, but it's a damn good program. Actually, that's where I picked up this idea for the building my berth off of it. He uses 55-gallon drum liners. What I did is, this is my cowboy bedroll. So what I did here is I added some extra grommets across here, and I have it set up to snap. This is actually what I roll out and then have my bedding inside of it. But this time what I did is I put 2 poles on the inside of it, and it became my berth. So, and it's nice and roomy under here with my tarp. It's what they call 3x3. It's a 3 meter by 3 meter. Nice tarp. Should work well. They're not calling for too much rain tonight, hopefully. You know how that goes. So yeah, I processed up some wood today. I got to try out my new axe I got from Townsend and Son. It's a nice little axe. It's an infantry axe. It would have been something that the soldiers of George Washington would have used. I like it. It's lightweight, but yet I was able to process up a nice bunch of wood. Of course, I also have my Coyote knife. Coyote Works knives from CK Knives and Tools, and my saw. If I can get it open here. This is a 10-inch, works fine. Get these at any hardware store. They're about 22 bucks. Wow, that looks pretty good. So this is what you do. You listen to the Beatles at camp, do a little jigging, little jiving, little waiting for the fire to get hot enough to cook your meal. Okay. This little item right here, this kit right here, you can get from Firebox. Pretty nice. Titanium spoon and fork with this little flexible thing to turn into a little grabber there. I like it. Of course, with bacon you need onions, of course. This is a aged white cheddar, altar smoked, by a good friend of mine, Mr. Davis. He makes some of the best smoked cheese around. Oh man, that's good. Oh. The best. Gonna eat good tonight. Man, that cheese is good. Of course, I'm using altar. There's alder smoked there, but I'm also using alder right here to cook my meal with. That's what I found that was down and dry. hot sauce. Perfect. Oh. Now that's a bacon egg sandwich there. Waste not, want not. I'm going to go enjoy my dinner and clean up my dishes here and everything, and I'll get right back to you. Nothing better than sitting around a campfire, having a cup of hot chocolate. Hopefully it'll be a nice night. No rain maybe tonight. Exciting, isn't this? Sitting around a campfire. Yeah. Campfire I made with flint and steel. Gotta love it. We'll talk to you later. Cheers. Oh, I think this is going to be pretty comfortable. So I thought I don't have any words of wisdom right now. I'm tired, and I think I just want to go to sleep. So I think we'll sign off until tomorrow morning. You all take care and sleep tight. I'm going to hang out here by the fire in my cot. Ciao. Oh yeah, perfect cup of coffee. Nice little campfire. I was going to do a big old breakfast this morning, but rain kind of got me going in a different direction. Kind of all wet around here now. At least the fire is going, like I said. See how my breakfast is doing here. Oh. Biscuits and gravy. Buttermilk biscuits with gravy, pork patties, crumbled. Let's just see what we got here. Looks, I don't know if you can see that. It's like a gooey mess. I mean, I've had worse. So I think the plan is pack up all my gear, take my bedding here thing apart, stash it. All in all, last night was pretty good. I stayed fairly warm, kept waking up every hour or so, throwing wood on the fire. I think around 2:30 in the morning, I'd put wood on around around 1 o'clock, and about 2:30 in the morning, it was totally out, and I kind of got it to go a little bit, but I really didn't need it. It does work really well, the reflection off the rocks into the overhang there. There was something walking around here last night, couldn't see it. Flashed my light on the area I thought it was coming from, have no idea what it was. I did see some bear scat earlier, but I don't know. Yeah, I know this morning I didn't do the fancy start of the fire. The pick lighter worked really well. But it's nice to hone your skills and be able to do that when you don't have a pick lighter. I usually carry a couple of those just for backup or trying to get a fast fire going. The moss I picked up, I thought was dry. It wouldn't light this morning, so I would have had a hell of a time trying to do it with the flint and steel. And I used one of those little pads that you can get from Pathfinders. I don't know what it's soaked with, kind of almost a waxy paraffin mix, but they work really well, and you don't need a full one. You just rip it up. I rip it up in thirds, and it's plenty to get a fire to go. Well, if you do have any questions about gear or how I set my lean-to up, you could put a comment in the comment section, and I'll try to answer it the best I can. So I'm going to finish my breakfast here. You don't need to see that.